There.
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 Good. Tucked into.
Tucked into.
Yes. And there, tucked into the river's bend.
And there, tucked into the river's bend.
Tucked.
Tucked in.
Try it again, please.
And there, tucked into the river's bend.
It's better. I'm going to be watching you. This is why, you guys, it's important to come every chance you can so that myself and the other teachers, we can hear you, and the more we know you and your voice, the better we can help you. Okay? You're doing good. Let's go here. Under.
Under.
Get that vertical. Under.
Under.
Good. Under a.
Under a.
Under a.
Under a.
Good. It's all the same sound. Tucked under a.
Tucked under a.
Tucked under a.
Tucked under a.
Good, good. Watch my mouth again. Tucked under a.
Tucked under a.
Good. Tucked under a starlit sky.
Tucked under a starlit sky.
Good job. It was there.
It was there.
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 Good. It was there.
It was there.
Again, another discovered.
Discovered.
Perfect. Pamplona.
Pamplona.
Great job. Very good. Good job. Nikiko. I didn't hear the R. Sports.
Sports.
How about sports?
How about sports?
You follow sports?
You follow sports?
Good, good. Your R is not super strong, but it's okay. It's the audio quality too. What are you using? A notebook? An iPad? What are you using?
Notebook. Do you call it this is notebook? I don't know.
Laptop?
You're talking about laptop. Sounds like that. I'm not sure it's computer, right?
Sometimes the sound is good, sometimes it's bad. Now it's okay. Good.
How about my headphone?
Do you have a headphone microphone?
Yes. Headphone with a microphone.
Are you using it now?
Yes. Should I eject it?
Try ejecting it.
Okay.
Hello, Coach.
It sounds so much better.
Okay, good, great. Okay, well, I thought it was better.
Let's try again. Sports.
Sports.
There you go. Your R is fine. Good job.
Thank you.
Mikiko, try this sentence too.
It's 4th and inches, and the Giants are going for it. You got to love sports. Going.
Yes, I want to hear that W. And the Giants are going for it.
The Giants are going for it.
Good. One more time. It's 4th and inches, and the Giants are going for it.
It's 4th and inches, and the Giants are going for it.
You gotta love sports.
You've got to love sports.
Great job. Very good. Paolo, you are George, and Francisco, you are Peterman. Go for it, man.
Excuse me. George, I am George.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, okay. You know, this is very nice, but I really could take a cab, really.
Nonsense, George. Besides, it gives me a chance to tell you about my latest trip to Burma, where I discovered a very unusual toe jewelry. Peterman here. What? Oh, no. All right. I'll be right here. I'll be right there. It's my mother. She said that's the door.
What?
I just pray to God we can make it there in time.
Nice job. Very good. Great job. Paolo, no problems. You got lucky this time, Paolo. Let me go to Francisco. Nonsense.
Nonsense.
That's right. It's an ah sound. Nonsense.
Nonsense.
So I want you to look here. Boom, boom, boom. All the same problem. Air, air, air. Where, very, there.
Well, very there.
Much better. My latest trip to Burma.
My latest trip to Burma,
Where I discovered.
where I discovered,
Good. Where I discovered. Yeah, this is, the O is terrible. I've told you guys many times, the O is really horrible. Nonsense. Discovered.
discovered.
Try these two. Nonsense. Discovered.
Nonsense. Discovered.
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 Good. Where I discovered
Where I discovered
a very unusual.
a very unusual.
Yep. And I'm going to write this one out for you. Corduroy.
Corduroy.
3 syllables. Corduroy.
Corduroy.
Good. Core.
Core.
More R. Core.
Core.
Good.
The
Roy.
Roy.
Good. Now the problem is we need to put it together. Corduroy.
Corduroy.
Not too bad. Your R is rolling around a bit, but it's not too bad. A very unusual corduroy.
A very unusual corduroy.
That's pretty good. How do you say this word?
All right. All right.
Good. Much better. So we don't need the L. I'll let you get rid of the L, but you got to give me the AW. All right.
All right.
Good. All right. I'll be right there.
All right. I'll be right there.
Very good. Very nice. And again, there. We can make it there in time.
We can make it there in time.
Great job. Very good. Let's keep going here. Paolo, I want you to be Jerry. Everton, I'm going to skip Everton. Sorry. Mikiko, you are Elaine. Go for it.
I can't believe you blew us off. We were doing you the favor.
Well, Fred asked me out.
Fred?
Yeah, and then he stood me up. I don't get this guy.
Well, you see what's going on here? You attract him because he can't remember anything about you.
I am, but it's so sick.
That's God's plan. He doesn't really want anyone to get together.
Anyway, so how was the dinner?
Well, sorry, Mikiko. When I heard you weren't coming, I made up an excuse and got the hell out of there. Oh,
What
God.
about Georgie?
No, he didn't make it.
Great job, both of you. Yeah, it's pretty crazy stuff. Let's go to Paolo. More S. Blew us off.
Blew us off.
I'm hearing a Z. A zoff. I don't want a zoff. A soft.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Blew us off.
Good. Blew us off.
Blew us off.
Perfect. A little more AW. Blew us off.
Yeah. Blew us off.
Great job. We were doing you the favor.
We were doing you the favor.
Very good. Mikiko has stopped.
Sorry.
Stood me.
stood me.
And then he stood me up.
And then he stood me up.
Get the TH. And then he stood me up.
Then he stood me up.
Good. A little faster. And then he stood me up.
And then he stood me up.
Listen to me. Listen. Don't read. Listen to me. And then he stood me up.
And then he stood me up.
You're not listening. Let's get this in one unit. And then he.
And then.
Get rid of the H. Cancel the H. Keep the TH. And then he.
And then he.
Then he.
Then he.
Good. And then he.
And then he.
Stood me up.
Stood me up.
Stood me up.
Stood me up.
And then he stood me up.
And then he stood me up.
TH again.
And then he stood me up.
No H.
Okay. And then he stood me. And then he stood me up.
Do you like sake?
Not. I prefer the wine.
Oh, okay. You need some wine in the morning.
Thank you.
California wine for American English.
Guys, so tough.
All right. Paulo.
Thank you.
Attracted to him.
Attracted to him.
Good. Again, if we get rid of the H, just like here, then he, it's completely gone. Then he. And here too, if we get rid of it, we need to add the W to him.
To him.
You're attracted to him.
You're attracted to him.
Good. You're a European. You're attracted to him.
Yeah. You're attracted to him.
I'm not hearing the You're attracted to him.
Yeah. You're attracted to him.
Exactly. One more.
Attracted. You're attracted to him.
Great job. Mikiko, you said it's. That's okay. One more though. But that's so sick.
But that's so sick.
And get that or Georgie.
Georgie.
Good job. Very good. Very good. Everton, you are Peterman. Francisco, you are the doctor. And Paulo, you are George.
Doctor, how is she?
She's too weak to talk, or she's too weak to talk, but she'll be happy to hear your voice.
Mama, it's me, Jacapo. I'm here for you, Mama.
George Costanza. I was having dinner with your son.
Very good, very good. Everton, what's your last name?
Bikini.
Is that Italian?
Yeah.
Jacopo.
Jacopo.
Do you speak Italian?
No.
Who immigrated? Your grandfather?
Oh, great-grandfather.
Great-grandfather. So, 1900?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I have to do my tree. I'm not sure.
So why are there so many Italian people in Brazil?
Oh, I don't know. There's lots of places in all around the country. I don't know why.
It's amazing. I have, several Italian Brazilian students, but I think almost all of them have an Italian name. It's really impressive to me.
Yeah. But actually, lots of we have from Germany too, from Portugal, lots of places of Europe.
So I'm guessing, is Italian food popular in Brazil?
Very popular. Very popular.
Does your family have a lot of Italian dishes?
Oh yeah. It's, I don't know all the names, but lasagna, macaroni.
Lasagna, macaroni, spaghetti, bologna.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Great job. Let me go on a little more here. Let's have Everton. You are Peterman. Mikiko, you are George. But this George, I want Francisco to do, the big George. And we'll stop right there. So go ahead, starting with Everton, please.
Shake off the dew, my friend.
Yep. What time is it?
It's morning. Thanks for seeing me through the night. I mix a pot of coffee. Georgie, what's your winter? Mama, let's talk to her, George. The doctor seems to think it helps.
Francisco.
Hi. You know, I really should be getting back to my fiance. You know, we had this big fight yesterday, and you know, she wants to know my secret code. I don't know. I can't tell her. The funny thing is you know, I would really love to tell someone, cause it's killing me. You want to know what it is? It's Bosco. You know, the chocolate syrup. I love that stuff. I pour it in milk. It's my favorite drink. Hoo-hoo. Boy, this relief.
Nice job. Let me go back to Everton, first of all. I'll make us a pot of coffee, George.
I'll make us a pot of coffee, George.
Watch her, won't you?
Watch her, won't you?
Won't you?
Won't you?
Good. Even a little more O. Won't you?
Won't you?
Say this one.
Won't you?
This one.
Won't you?
Good. That's pretty good. So they're very different. Ah and O. Now, the important thing, I think this is going to help, and I'm going to make a picture if I can find it. Here we go. So when we do the ah gets bigger. As we make the sound, it gets bigger. So it's ah. But, excuse me. But the O, we start big, but it gets smaller. It goes O. So let's go slow. Want, won't.
Want, won't.
It sounds really good. Watch her, won't you?
Watch her, won't you?
Watch her, won't you?
Watch her, won't you?
Absolutely perfect. Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
You're the fastest learner I've ever had. Francisco. I can't tell her.
I can't tell.
Good. Let's make it can. I can tell her.
I can tell her.
Watch. Can you see me? Can you see me, Francisco? Yeah.
Yeah.
I can tell her.
I can tell her.
I can tell her.
I can tell her.
I can't tell her.
I can tell her.
Yeah, it sounds really good. Good. Okay, so let's get the style down. The funny thing is, you know, I would really love to tell someone.
The funny thing is, you know, I'd really love to tell someone.
Excellent job. Great job. Now, in 397, Kramer had this sentence, read that, Francisco.
The important thing is that you learn something.
Okay, and that's, so your rhythm is off. It's the same thing, except this time there's only one is. It would be easier if there were two is's. So now, try it again.
The important thing is that you learn something.
Yes, it sounds so much better. So the problem is, in grammar, English teachers do not want us to use two ises. In daily English, we use two ises. It sounds fine. The funny thing is I would really love to tell someone. We'll get rid of you know. And the important thing is that you learn something, okay? However, if we get rid of the ises, the problem is, where does this is go? Does it go with thing, or does it go with that? Does it go with thing, or does it go with I? So listen to this. The funny thing is that's strange. The funny thing is, I would really love to tell someone. That's okay. The important thing is that you learn something. It's missing. The important thing is that you learn something. That sounds much better. So you're going to hear different styles, but you guys, I highly recommend that you keep the is. If there's only one is, you keep it with the first part and not with the second part. That even though the sentence is said fast, we still have that rhythm. So listen carefully. The funny thing is, I would really love to tell someone. The important thing is that you learn something. Francisco, try both.
The funny thing is I would really love to tell someone. The important thing is that you learn something.
Good. Get rid of the second is. I want you to get rid of this is. Try it again, both of them.
Okay. The funny thing is, I would really love to tell someone. The important thing is that you learn something.
Yeah, it sounds much better. Very good, very good. This is an sound, not an aw, but Bosco. Again, Bosco.
Bosco.
Good. This syllable disappears. Favorite drink.
Favorite drink.
That is a relief.
That is a relief.
Great job. Very good. All right, let's finish this up. Hi, Minjung. Minjung, you are Peterman. Mama will be Paulo. Everton will be George. Go for it, guys.
Bosco. Bosco.
Oh, no. Shh.
Bosco.
Mama?
Fine, it's a secret.
Bosco. Bosco. Bosco.
Shut up.
Mama? What are you trying to say?
Bosco.
She's gone. Bosco?
Yeah, excellent job. Again, like I said earlier, the mother died. She's dead.
Yeah.
But they don't care. The only focus is Bosco. Terrible.
That's a shame because, this episode is really funny. But, because of not the wording, but expression on their faces. So that's a shame.
It's an amazing show. Amazing show. Okay.
Yeah.
Questions about anything. I love these pictures. Aren't these good pictures? Isn't that pretty?
Uh-huh.
That's got to be Europe. And this is,
I
I just love that picture. I hate bugs.
saw a cat.
Yeah.
There's a cat behind you.
It's gone.
Oh my.
Questions?
Hey, normally, don't you say a pot of coffee? Normally a cup of coffee.
Oh, so in this case, a pot of coffee, a big one. So you understand. So a cup of coffee is literally a cup. A pot of coffee is a big one. So if I'm going to put on a pot of coffee, images. This is what we imagine. Something big.
Yeah, yeah. You also use that expression as well often.
Yes, yes. So especially with two people. So in the UK, a pot of tea is common. In America, a pot of coffee. I don't know about the UK. But anyway, in America, a pot of coffee is very, very common.
Okay.
Yeah, it's this. So if somebody's sick, if there's like a tragedy, in this case a tragedy, a pot of coffee is a good one. For me, I work at home. So when I wake up in the morning, I put on a pot of coffee, and that lasts me all day. So this is a cup. That's a pot. That's the idea.
Okay.
This is my morning coffee. Go ahead, Paulo.
Coach, there are some words, and I think people are gonna have problems to pronounce, as I am having, is furthermore.
Good job.
I'm gonna copy in the chat for the people to know. Oh, I forgot an F.
Yes, Francisco, you can.
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead, Francisco.
No, Paulo. If you got more words, go ahead. I'm sorry. I'm using the wrong screen. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Furthermore. Furthermore.
Yeah. If you use this word in a phrase, you can have problems.
Usually, this word is at the beginning of a sentence. So, furthermore.
See, you pronounce it like it's a piece of cake. I can't do it easily as you. I'm training, so not fast. I can't do it faster. Furthermore.
No, so you got to get the. So just concentrate on the vowels. Or.
Yeah. Or.
Good. That's
or.
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 Perfect. Furthermore.
Furthermore.
Exactly. And usually the intonation, furthermore.
Furthermore.
Yep, that was perfect. Perfect.
Yeah, I'm trained this a lot. Let me see another word. It's, yeah, this one here is two types of pronunciation in Google. Holocaust and Holocaust.
And my
Holocaust.
recommendation, we're going to say, yeah, well, yeah. So, Holocaust. Holocaust, Holocaust, and Holocaust. Holocaust.
Yeah.
Holocaust and Holocaust. Hold on a second. Which is more common? I would say that this is probably more common. But yes, the dictionary is going to say both, and you're going to hear both. Yep.
Holocaust and Holocaust. I was listening to a radio program. I think it's a podcast, I think. And the guy said Holocaust, and the other one say Holocaust. What?
I love it.
Strange.
Yeah, isn't that beautiful?
Yeah. Oh my, it's very, very, very interesting.
So,
and,
can
I have an expression?
So when you have students, what you can say is, You know, it just depends. Some Americans say ha, some Americans say ho. I think the northern people tend to say ha, the southern people tend to say ho, but I'm not sure. And then what you can do, let's try this together. Let's go back to Google and let's go to Forvo.
Yeah, this one is very good too.
Yeah, I like Forvo, but I want the map. Anyway, we're going to look for this word. And get the map. It's down here. Here we go. So now we got 3 in the United States. So let's click on the Americans.
Holocaust,
Ha.
Holocaust, Holocaust, Holocaust,
Holocaust,
Ha.
Holocaust,
A little bit of a. This one was saying ha.
Holocaust.
This one was saying how. So I disagree. It's Canada.
Holocaust,
And this one?
Holocaust.
Holocaust. So there you go. So the North seems to say ha, and the South seems to say ho, but not always, but basically.
Yep. Wonderful.
Great.
Can I have an expression? An expression explanation?
What do you mean? Sure. Yeah. Type it in here.
Yeah.
Let me take Francisco's question, and then when you type it in, I'll answer it after that. Francisco, go ahead.
Okay, the last paragraph of the DDM 316.
316.
316, yes.
So I have to find it here. Hold on a second. DDM open. Year 3. 316 is year 4. Year 4. 316. Where are you? Here we go. 316. Moms. Talking about moms?
Yes, right. Yes.
I'm looking for the answers. Here we go. Let me switch my screen. Oh, that's the blanks. There we go. Answers. There we go. Okay, so the last paragraph you said?
Yes.
Okay. Francis, go ahead.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't hear you. Oh, what happened? Oh, no! Francisco, if you can hear me, can you write your question if you can? Can you guys hear him? I can't.
We can.
Okay. Okay, he's offline. He'll come back. Paulo, what was your expression? You didn't write it yet. Go ahead, write your expression down.
Yeah. Here now.
Okay. Yeah, to Canada.
Hello?
Hello, Francisco.
Oh, Costa. Oh, you was disconnected accidentally.
Yep.
Oh, the last part. Could you explain what they are talking about? The mom and son. I don't get what they are talking about.
Sure, I will. I'm just, all right, here we go. Oh, now we don't want Coach Shane's ESL. Hold on a second. Coach Shane's here. I didn't teach that
Not
expression.
there.
Really?
No, it's not there, man.
Okay, I gotta
Yep.
teach that. Okay, I'll talk in a second. Let me go back to Francisco. Francisco. So, which paragraph, Francisco?
The mom said, I'm glad we didn't. We didn't what? And son said, thanks for doing it. What is it?
Okay, let me read here. I'm glad we didn't. Oh, I can't write here, so I'm gonna have to copy this. Hold on a second. Oh, sometimes using the internet is not easy. Sorry, just give me a second here. Oh, I'm very frustrating. Style. Okay, good. Now I can read it. Okay. So, so what is this story? What's the overall theme of this story? Do you remember? What's the theme? What's the theme?
Raising kids is amazing.
Yep, raising kids. That's right. That's exactly right. So in this case, I'm glad we didn't. I'm glad we didn't have balance. I'm glad we didn't have balance. In other words, when you were kids, it was chaos. And I'm happy it was chaos. Because if there was balance, it would have been boring. But with the chaos, at the time, chaos was terrible, but now it's finished. The chaos was wonderful. It was exciting. It was exciting. So I'm glad we didn't have balance. And this kid says, thanks for doing it. Thanks for raising me. That's what the it means.
Still I don't have any feeling. We don't have a balance means is it good?
No. So think about this. So when let's say you have 3 children, okay?
Yeah.
And you're 30 years old, your wife is 30 years old, and you have 3 little children, okay?
Yes.
When you come home from work, do you want your children to be going crazy or do you want them to be calm?
Yeah, crazy is better.
Right. But some people want balance. They want calm. They want things even.
Mm-hmm.
And she says, we didn't. We didn't have even. We had crazy, and that's better.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Oh, yeah, but it was very hard to catch it. Okay.
Oh, and the reason is we only have one sentence. We need to hear more of the conversation. That's why it's difficult. That's why we have to remember the theme is raising me, raising kids, not raising me, raising kids.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay, thank you.
You bet. All right, Paulo says, Scott can't hold a candle to John, meaning John is much better than Scott. And this, I'll add this expression. I can't believe I didn't do this expression in EQ. I'm really surprised. I almost don't believe it. Hold up. Yeah, I never did. So there, I added it to my list, and I'll teach it. But yeah, the simple definition, Scott can't hold a candle to John, John is much better than Scott, okay?
You can use it only for people or for things?
Oh yeah, we could say, for example, you know, the university's English class doesn't hold a candle to Coach Shane's English class.
Yeah. Is this true?
So we could say Dodge trucks don't hold a candle to Ford trucks.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's the idea.
My God, I didn't know it. Dodge here is very, very expensive.
I know.
It's much expensive.
Exported vehicles are expensive, ridiculous. When I was in Korea, they started to have dealerships for Chevrolet, and the cost was so expensive. It was like, oh my God, really? But what's interesting was that, do you know the Hyundai car?
Yeah, I know. In Brazil, they are very...
The Hyundai car in Korea is more expensive than the Hyundai car in America. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm. This happens a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is frustrating as well. And even the quality is less quality than America.
Yep. Isn't that sad?
Oh, that's a shame. So we all don't like Kongo in Korea.
I know. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Question. Yes, sir.
In Brazil, we have a problem when we buy cars. The government taxes every year. This happens in the United States too?
Yes, and let me tell you. So I've lived in several states. The Nevada tax for my car was maybe $400 a year, and the tax in Illinois was, I think it was $300. So every state is different, and some states are a lot more, some states are a lot less.
And you have to pay this every year.
Yep. So on our license, we have a sticker, and you have to get a new sticker every year. And if your sticker is not up to date, you get a ticket.
Oh my God, the same in Brazil. I thought it was only in Brazil.
Brazil probably copied America.
Yeah, but the guy said, "Oh, in the United States, you don't pay this tax. You don't." I said, "What?"
No, I paid. You could ask, was the guy American?
No, he lived in America. Or
ask him about the license. We call them license tags.
License tags.
Yeah, and that's a tax. So I'll take you to Google, and I'll just show you a picture of license tags.
Man, this is not fair. No, it's not fair.
And you can see right here, this is California, and it's 2012. It looks like California has two. So it looks like you have two taxes in California. The May, every May, and then the year. We'll look at a different state. Here's Florida. Let's look up. Yeah. You can see here, this is the tag here, 1963. It's an old car. Yeah, but anyway, these are just examples. But if you look at a real license plate, every license plate has right here, month sticker, year sticker. So Oregon also has two taxes.
My God. I know it's important thing to know if I go to United States and buy a car.
Yeah. It's not bad. It's not bad, but absolutely we have the tax. There you go, month, year. Isn't that terrible?
And what's the parameter to the amount you have to pay? Is the price of the car? The model? The
Mm,
year?
I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know. I think it's just a general tax.
Huh. So it's fair, more fair. I don't know if it's the right way to say this. Fair. In Brazil, we pay. I don't know if I have a $20,000 car, I pay an amount. If I have $100 car, I pay another amount. Is very expensive. So we in Brazil prefer the cheaper cars.
Right.
Yeah.
I think in America it might go by the age of the car, and if the car is new, it might be less, and because the fuel efficiency, the engine is better, and if it's really old, it might be more. I think. I don't know.
It's the opposite here.
Yeah.
If you have an old car, you pay less.
It's the environment tax.
Ah.
That's why I can't have, oh my God, what's the name of the car? Maverick. Yeah.
Yeah, this is what you need.
Yeah. You have to use a bike.
Joe, what
I
about
like bikes, man.
in America normally?
What's
Is
that?
it
One more time. I couldn't hear you.
the car insurance? How much is it around?
It depends. Basically, it depends on the state. Every state is different. So when I was in Nevada, the price was $100 a month, and in Chicago, it's, I don't know, maybe $80 a month. It depends on the state and where you live. So, I mean, Chicago City and outside of Chicago, it's probably different price too.
Oh.
But average $80 to $100 a month.
So monthly pay?
No, so what I do is I pay either 6 months or 1 year, and they give you a small discount.
Oh yeah, sure. Okay.
I think Francisco has a question.
Go for it, Francisco.
Yeah. Going again, the previous sentence just before I ask. The mom said balance again. Who really ever has balance?
Right. And what's the question?
Yeah, what does that mean here, the balance? Who is who here?
Sorry. I'll give you a different situation. Just follow me. American politics is full of crazy and greedy people. If you, I don't like politicians. Who likes politicians? I'm sorry. Who really ever likes politicians? So, this is what we call a rhetorical question. And a rhetorical question, we can end in a question mark, or we can end in a period, or we can end in an ellipse.
Okay.
And the reason is rhetorical questions do not require answers, okay? The answer is obvious. So in this case, in this question, what is the answer? The answer is no one likes politicians, right?
Okay.
So we have the same thing here. who really ever has balance? It's a rhetorical question, but we don't need the answer. The answer is obvious, and the answer is no one really ever has balance. Nobody has balance. That's the answer. So, who really ever has balance is a rhetorical question, and it's the same thing as no one, or we can say nobody ever has balance.
For example, in America, not, for example, not in other countries.
Oh, absolutely. This is a story about Americans. And once again, to be honest, in my family, my dad had absolute balance. In my mother's family, and my grandfather had 9 children, he had absolute balance, okay? But, so it depends on the family. So it's just, all I can say, it depends on the family. So my mother, if this woman was talking to my mom would say, well, that's not true. I have balance. So this is just her experience. So for example, actually, I like politicians. So if somebody says, who really ever likes politicians? I would say, well, I do. Sorry to disagree, but I do. So if you disagree, you can say something. These rhetorical questions are assuming, and assumptions are dangerous.
Okay.
Does that help?
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Absolutely.
Would you mind if I ask a question about DDM 395?
Yes, I would.
Okay.
No, I'm joking. Hold on a second. 395. Go ahead. Go ahead. It's open.
Why Peter's man mama is surprised after hearing a Basco?
That's a good question. I should wait until we're completely done. It's a good question. All I can say is, where is it? Why she is repeating Bosco is a mystery that she has taken to the grave. And this is why Peterman is so confused. He wants to know why. Now, George knows probably, she's dying, so we don't know what happens with the mind, but perhaps as she's dying, she's just repeating, Bosco, Bosco, Bosco. It's just the last words. We don't know. It is a mystery. Why she repeats it is a mystery. We'll never know. We'll never know because she's dead.
Okay.
Sorry.
I also know about AW sound and AH sound.
AW and AH, yes.
Yes.
So this is a good comparison. So in this case, it's AW. In this case, it's AH. So dog, God. So now, say this one.
Dog.
Good. And this one?
God.
Perfect. Yeah, your pronunciation is great. So the AH sound is what I call a very vertical sound. Very vertical sound, and your tongue, your tongue is in the middle. Okay, your tongue is in the middle. The AW sound is also vertical, but your tongue is pushing down and into the soft part. Ah, 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 ah. So dog, God. Okay?
So AH sound is the same O sound. O we say A.
Give me an example. Like
I have a watch your video AW sound and O sound. So where we put O, the we sound A.
Oh, so when is it ah? When is it aw?
Yes.
That's the problem. There's no rule, and the O, in fact, is the worst vowel because the O has, I think we counted in perf, I think it has 9 different pronunciations. The O is just a horrible, horrible sound. We had one earlier in this one, like I said, in 396. Yeah, in 396, we have this. Hold up. We have this, 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 and this. So just like the O, American vowels are horrible. Say this, Mohammed.
Weapons.
No, this only this word.
Great
I
pieces.
can't. No. Just you're saying too many. Just this word. This word.
1 second. Nuclear.
Good. Nuclear. Clear. Nuclear.
Nuclear.
Weapons.
Weapons.
Great.
Great.
Peace.
Peace.
So even this vowel combination has 4 different pronunciations in the same sentence. So the O also has many possible pronunciations. This is ow, and this is in this case. And then we have 4, which is O. I mean, it's, so when is it AW? When is it ah? There is no answer. American English, British English will be different. New York, Texas will be different. My recommendation, if you follow me, you'll be okay.
Okay, thank you.
My pleasure. Look at this. I hold on a second. I'm just going to add something here. We got our country should for. So look at that. So here we got ow, o. I mean, American pronunciation, it's insane. It's the only way. That's why children, you need to learn young. Children don't learn spelling, they learn sound. So they learn the sound, and then they learn the spelling, and then their mind explodes. So you guys have to go backwards. You have to forget about the spelling and just learn to repeat.
Okay.
I had something.
Sure.
Yeah, I noticed some pattern here when Muhammad said weapons. A lot of students say weapons. I don't remember.
Yeah,
the lady who said
that's another one. I'm going to worry about that later. But yes, especially Russians, they have a VW problem. Koreans have a different style W problem. Yeah, but
Yeah, good, because it's very interesting. I study German with
Yes, Germans have a problem. Yes.
Yeah, they named this as vowel,
Right.
vowel, not W, vowel. That's why they say weapons. Interesting.
Okay, guys, let's do one more. I want to be real quick, though, so I don't mean to be rude, but I'm going to try one more. We're going to do this. We'll do this. We'll go in. Okay, okay. We'll go backwards. I'm going to start with Francisco. Don't say. Okay. I'm going to start with, I'm sorry, Minjung. I'm going to start with Minjung, then Francisco, then Paulo, then Mohammed, then Makiko, then Everton, and I'll highlight your section. Minjung, go for it.
Okay, March 23, 1775. A famous call for American independence from Britain. Patrick Henry tells the Virginia Provincial Convention, "Give me liberty or give me death." The American Revolution began just weeks later.
Great job. And the next one, Francisco?
1933, Germany's parliament, the Reichstag, effectively gives dictatorial powers to Adolf Hitler. More than a dozen years later, Hitler's rule ends in the wake of World War II and the Holocaust.
Good job. Paulo, this part here?
President Ronald Reagan proposes developing technology to intercept nuclear missiles, a plan that critics dub Star Wars.
Great job. Mohammed, this section?
I call upon the scientific community in our country, those who gave us nuclear weapons, to turn their great talents now to the cause of mankind and world peace, to give us the means of rendering these nuclear weapons impotent and obsolete.
Very good. Makiko, the next one?
2001, Russian orbiting Mir space station ends its 15-year odyssey with a fiery plunge into the South Pacific.
It's the same as before.
Yes, I don't care. It's kind of repeating.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Everton, the last one?
In 1998, the disaster epic Titanic win 11 Oscars, tying the record for the most Academy Award wins. The other films that share that honor, Ben-Hur and The Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King.
Great, very good. Let me go back to the beginning, everybody. And I'll start with Minjung. 23 is okay, but 23rd, March 23rd.
Oh, yeah, that's right. March 23rd.
Provincial Convention.
Provincial Convention.
Yep. Give me liberty.
Give me liberty.
No, give me liberty.
Give me liberty.
You said Mia. Mia. There's no Mia. It's just me.
I did. Oh, okay. Give me liberty.
Good. Lit. Not Lee. Lit. Give me liberty.
Give me liberty.
No, see, that's, you're going from the E to the but you're doing it too fast. Meal. Meal.
Liberty.
Meal.
Meal.
No, you're doing a diphthong. Don't do Mia. Don't. Listen carefully. We're just going to do these two syllables. Meal.
Meal.
Better. Meal.
Meal.
Good. That's right. That's right. Meal.
Meal.
Me liberty.
Me liberty.
Much better. Give me liberty.
Give me liberty.
That's right. Give me liberty or give me death.
Give me liberty or give me death.
Begins just weeks later.
Begins just weeks later.
Great job. Very good. Very good. Francisco, don't worry about the ia. Parliament.
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 Yeah, parliament. Yeah, I'll accept it. One more time. Germany's parliament.
Germany's parliament.
Good, good. Adolf.
Adolf.
Yeah, we say Adolf in America. And this is an ah sound, Paolo. Ronald Reagan.
Ronald Reagan.
Good job. And Muhammad, turn there.
Turn there.
Turn there.
Turn there.
Good job. Impotent.
Impotent.
Good. Impotent.
Impotent.
Obsolete.
Obsolete.
Rendering these nuclear weapons impotent and obsolete.
Rendering these nuclear weapons impotent and obsolete.
Weapons.
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 This is wrong. Don't do that. Whoa. Weapons.
Weapons.
No teeth. Get rid of your teeth. Weapons.
Weapons.
Good. Weapons.
Weapons.
Good. Mikiko. Russia's orbiting.
Russia's orbiting.
Russia's
orbiting.
Russia's orbiting near space station.
Russia's orbiting near space station. I did something.
Orbiting. Russia's orbiting near space station.
Russia's orbiting near space station.
Again, please.
Russia's orbiting near space station.
Better. The South Pacific.
South
The
Pacific.
The South Pacific.
South
The
South Pacific.
The South Pacific.
The South Pacific.
Good. That the THS, you got to practice. Don't worry about the A. The South Pacific.
The South Pacific.
The South.
The South.
The South, no. The South.
The South. No.
Not
the
South. South.
The South.
Good. The South Pacific.
The South Pacific. No. The South Pacific.
Again, please.
Thank you.
One more. Mikiko, turn your mic on one more time.
The South Pacific.
Yes! Everton, the disaster epic Titanic wins 11 Oscars.
The disaster epic Titanic wins 11 Oscars.
Too fast. Slow down again. One more time.
The disaster epic Titanic wins 11 Oscars.
Okay. Because it's a title, we need a nice clean stop. So I need to hear that stop. The disaster epic Titanic.
The disaster epic Titanic.
Yes, you can say it faster, but we need that stop. The disaster epic Titanic wins 11 Oscars.
The disaster epic Titanic wins 11 Oscars.
It sounds perfect. Lord.
Lord.
Yeah, and unfortunately here, but here, record.
Record.
Honor.
Honor.
Lord.
Lord.
Perfect. I'm tired. I gotta go eat supper.
Alright, so see you next week.
Good. Ninja, I'll see you next week. Otherwise, everybody else in 2 weeks. Please keep your questions coming. Don't forget about our new system, our new challenge. I think it's going to be very popular. And just to show you again, it's Daily Dictation Members only for the VIP students and elite students, of course. The answers file, we have a challenge in the answers, the vocab challenge, and you put your sentences in the Let's Talk About It section, everybody's vocab challenge, and several people have already uploaded some example sentences, and some of them are good, some of them are not, and I will, just like our last lesson, I'll show you a finished one in our last of 397. So 397, if you haven't checked, please do. This is the Everton's Vocabulary Challenge. And this is a full one. So everybody, many people gave their examples, and I chose one person, and this was their stuff. I fixed the grammar and fixed the sentences, and then I looked at everybody's. People were having problems with this, and I gave a detailed explanation. So please, if you haven't seen that, check that out. And then our new one, I'll be doing tonight or tomorrow, okay? Just to let you know. Everton, what do you think? Do you like it?
As I could see how to use the usage of the words, and the standard of the other people can help. I think everybody is pretty good.
Yeah.
I will try to do tomorrow my
Yeah,
new
no
sentence.
pressure. Yeah, no pressure. Yeah, don't worry. Francisco,
I have two questions. Yeah. The related to Reagan's address, the last sentence of 1983.
Yep.
I think the last sentence should be the one connected to the previous sentence. It should not be the independent one.
This is a speech, so I copied the speech. Grammatically right. To give us, I agree. But in Reagan's speech, that's what he did.
Okay, and then is this okay?
In spoken English, yes.
Oh, in spoken English.
Yeah, yeah.
And the other one is the punctuation, the last part. Share that honor, and you put the semicolon, but it's not appropriate, in my opinion.
A colon would be better, right?
Maybe dash or
a long dash. That's right. I agree too. Yep.
Okay.
I do agree with you. Yes.
Okay.
You're right. Semicolons are almost useless. And to be honest, I don't know why I put a semicolon. I think a colon would be much better, or a long dash.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
You bet. You guys are tough, scary, damn students. Have a fantastic week.
Let me go.
What's that?
Let me go, please.
Have a fantastic week. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Everybody.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Paulo, I'll talk to you hopefully tomorrow, but it might be Monday.